Alright, what's going on, guys? T Torres back here for another video. I just want to give a big shout out to all my new subscribers and all of my OG subscribers. Thank you guys so much. So today's little project, what we're going to be doing is finally we're going to be swapping out the factory brake pads to some EBC Yellow Stuff brake pads, as you can see right here. Okay, so you got shims, some stickers, instructions, and then here in the box we have the actual brake pads. Let me unroll this so I can show you. Okay, so I'm also currently running the drilled, or excuse me, the slotted rotors with the EBC Yellow Stuff brake pads on the front. So that video is also going to be down in the description. I have the link to that. I did that a long time ago, and for some reason these brake pads were, I don't know if they were back ordered, they just didn't have them on stock. But so this is what you have. I believe this is the front pad. You have the shims, and really all you're going to need to do is, I believe, 7mm Allen wrench, and then of course you're going to need to decompress the piston and make sure the e-brake's not on the car, because you will not be able to decompress it if that. So with that being said, also have these slotted rotors up for sale. These are for the 10-chin Civic. I believe they are non-SI model. So these are the rears. Okay, those are for sale. If you're interested, shoot me a DM on Instagram. Here you go. That is the model number. So see if that works for your Honda, and if it does, I would love to get rid of these. Okay. And then here are the front ones. There's the code for that one, USR 7116. Okay, same thing. So you get nice black slotted rotors like I had. Of course, they don't last black for as soon as you take the car out. And then I also have brake pads to go with it, DP41655R. These are for the front of the car. So if you guys are interested in these, let me know. Like I said, shoot me a DM. So let's get straight into changing the rear brake pads on the Honda. Wraps coming off soon, by the end of the year, I promise. First things first, let's go ahead and get this rear tire off. Alright, so the first thing I want to do is, there's a cap right here on this one and this one up top here. Mine's got a little bit of paint in it, so you want to go ahead, remove that cap. Okay, there's that one. And then let's get this one out. Okay, once you have those caps removed, you want to take your Allen key and loosen this. That'll allow us the caliper to come loose. After a little bit of prying and forcing this pin out, boom, came right out. Do not throw this away. You are going to have to reuse that. Go ahead and safely this. Okay. We'll take a look at that brake pad here in just a second. Go ahead and let that safely stay just like that. Okay. And then this is on the rear side also. So if you take a look at the actual brake pad itself, it's in It's in really good condition. 25,000 miles on the car. That was the rear one. Here is the front facing one. Does not look bad at all. Normal wear and tear to have 25,000 miles on it. So it's time to get the EBC ones on. Alright guys, the next thing you want to do is you want to take your brake pad. You want to go ahead and put your shim backing on there. So it's gonna go single like this. Okay. Take this. It's kind of hard doing this and looking at the camera. All right, so you're gonna make sure this gets over the back side like so. You'll hear it snap. Push that all the way at the top, and then make sure you go ahead and grease up this surface. You don't want to not do that. So there should be should get some grease to go with that. So if you don't have that, it didn't come in this kit. I have some left over from the front brake pads. Go ahead and put some grease on that. All right, guys. In order to decompress the rear, I had to go to a local parts store, pick this up. It's like 10, 11 bucks. Got it at Advanced Auto Parts. You stick this on the socket, and then it allows you to get inside. There's little holes right here. Let's see if I can. Not enough light. There's little grooves right here that allows you to stick that tool in there, and it'll allow you to press that socket back, or excuse me, piston back. Kind of hard to show this part. What you're going to do is you want to line these grooves up inside here in this piston, and you'll feel it get tight. Okay, and then you'll slowly see the piston go back in. It's kind of hard to do this and film at the same time, but I think I got mine all the way. Let's see if we can get this caliper back on. All right, so I need to push it in just a little bit further. Okay, so I was able to successfully get that piston back in. Okay, so what you want to do is go ahead and line these first bolts that you got out, and I'm just going to put that one in there just to get it started to hold everything as a placeholder, just to get it lined up. Take your 7mm Allen key and go ahead and tighten this bad boy back up. So that was actually pretty simple. Definitely, I thought I could get away with using an 8-inch C-clamp, but that definitely wasn't the case. So this is definitely a lifesaver. So this little $10 tool, I guess the guy at the parts store said, yeah, this is very common for if you're replacing the brake pads on the back, that you're gonna need this tool. Like I said, 10 bucks, not bad. All right, guys, I got those two 7mm bolts tightened. Don't forget to put your caps back on. Okay, just like that, just like that. And then now we got to put this piece back on. It should be fun. Hopefully it'll cooperate. There we go. All right, guys, so there you have it. That's how you change the rear brakes on a tension Civic. So just to kind of go over what we did, we went ahead and took these caps off on the back. That's 7mm Allen. Okay, one there, one here. Okay, then you want to pull this, and then that'll allow this caliper to come loose. You'll take out the front brake pad and the rear brake pad, and then you'll get this special tool, $10. I'll have a link in the description for that. Compress that piston, put everything back in, and yeah, make sure you put your caps back on. Those two bolts go back on, and now I'm going to do the other side. Go ahead and lower the car. Or I'm going to go ahead and put the tire on, lower the car, and then that's it. Got to plug this one more time. If you're interested in your tension Civic getting slotted rotors, front and rear, USR 7752, USR 7116, please send me a DM on Instagram or Facebook, message me. And then I also have the brake pads with them, DP41655R. If you're interested in buying these, please send me a message and I'll get you squared away for a really good price. Just throwing this out there, if anybody would be interested in my solar project that I have, creating my own power for the house. I'll have a $0 power bill every month. If any of you all were interested in maybe a video about my solar project, comment down below and I'll go over that in details. It's pretty interesting. So like I mentioned, if you're interested in learning more about my solar project, comment down below. I could possibly do a video on that. It's not as expensive as people think it would be. Gonna have a $0 power bill. Only thing I pay for is my connection to the actual grid here with Gulf Power. So yeah, if you're interested in that, let me know. It's pretty exciting. All right guys, that is gonna be all the time we have today for the brake job. Super simple job. Gonna go do the rear and get that over with. I promise you, by the end of the year, this wrap is gonna be gone and the car is gonna be going back to white. Got a few nicks that I'm scared of. What the body's gonna look like under there. Kind of backed into something, but nothing I can do about that. So if you enjoyed today's video, I know a lot of my subscribers are Honda people, but sorry guys, I also have my project work truck. So a lot of things are going to be coming for that truck also in the future. So sorry, not sorry. Yep, so if you're stopping into the channel for the first time, please hit that subscribe button. If you found this video interesting and useful and helpful, please leave this video a big thumbs up. Helps my videos get in the suggestion block. Hit that subscribe button, turn on your post notifications, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.
Back to my pulse flat, we keep it real, no false rap. I got 4 cars and they all black, got 4 bras and they all that. We call that ballin', doing this is my calling. Flow is so